Hello, Flosstube. Welcome back to our channel. It's May 1st. It's gonna be May.
That was really good.
That's good. I'm using my instinct cozy.
Oh,
You have to. That makes sense.
yeah, I love it. Yeah, today's May 1st, everybody, 2023. It's episode 124. Welcome back to our channel. We're super excited because we were not planning to film tonight. This is just kind of like impromptu. Jodi didn't have softball tonight. That got canceled. We were all available. So we thought, hey, why not throw a video out there for the good people of Flosstube? So here we are. So it's probably not going to be a long video tonight just because we really weren't planning on filming for like 2 more weeks. So hey, any video is a good video, we like to say. So let's get to it. All right. First things first. Paul, Stitchy Kindness. Jodi, you're first tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to Target because I was in a funk, and I was like, "What fixes a funk?
Target.
Walking around Target by yourself."
Buying things.
And of course, the first place you go is the dollar section. So I found it's like summer's approaching. It is all out nautical at Target right now.
Oh.
So here's what I got, and I'll tell you what my ideas are for these. Okay, first of all, they had these little houses. Okay.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh,
One.
$3. Okay.
You.
So I went online and I bought 2-inch hoops. They're like this big. They're so teeny tiny. And I'm gonna stitch something, and I'm gonna put the hoop like right here, because these, like this little thing is like raised a little bit. And they all have one of those, like these surfboards are raised, so a little hoop will fit like right here. And I'm gonna do like 3 little nautical finishes.
Love it.
Could you
Yeah.
die?
I love it.
$3. I was like,
That's
yep,
amazing.
I'll take one of each. Okay. So I got those. Then I already have a ship wheel. I've done a finish in a ship wheel. But who doesn't love a ship wheel that's $3? It's a mirror.
that's cute. That's a little
That's
one.
a good one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put, I think this will fit a 7-inch hoop, and then I'll put like a background on it to cover the mirror. And then I'll do some type of, I don't know, like shells or sand or something behind my organza. And so, but like $3, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Sure.
Okay. Then the last thing I found was, this came in a 2-pack. I've already used one, but they are little ship paddles.
Little,
Or boat paddles. Aren't they cute?
those are cute.
Cute.
So it came in a 2-pack. I'll show you the one that I did a finish on. And so this one will be another one. But those also, dollar section at Target for the win.
For the win.
I also got a couple things at Joann's, but I use them for my finishes. So I'll show you that when we get there.
Ooh, I need to go to Target.
Go to Target.
Okay.
Twist my arm.
If you say so.
I say so. Okay.
Jodi told me to go, so.
Off I go.
Love it. Ooh, that makes me so excited. They had nautical stuff when I was there last time because I bought, I think I told you guys, that little tiered tray. It was like made out of 2 little boats.
Yes.
Is
Is it ceramic?
Ceramic.
Yes, I saw it. I
That's
almost
wonderful.
got it, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I put it back, but
Well, I should have brought it up. Let me see if my husband's downstairs and he can bring it up to me. Because I'm going to do little pillow finishes.
yes.
And it was just started.
I'm not a pillow maker, so but I thought about that. Yes.
You could do anything in it though. You could put like little seashells in it. You could put like those little wooden these things that Aaron bought me at Seasons.
Oh,
Yeah.
You could paint some of those and put those in there. It's not big. It's not like a huge.
No, it's little. Yeah.
It's tiny, but you can also like put it in your bathroom and put like your rings and stuff in it, like your jewelry and blah blah blah. I don't know. just whatever. Listen, we don't live anywhere near the beach, but we all have an affinity for the beach. I love nautical shit, like we all do. So I say, who
I'm
cares?
feeling very beachy. Erin and I both just got back from the beach, so we're feeling very beachy.
Actually, you were saying that about putting the seashells in, and Aria, of course, came home with a giant thing of seashells. Don't tell anybody. We bought them. We didn't take them from the beach. So we've got to we got to put them somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was $5.
That's a good idea. I might have to go get that. That's a great idea.
Ceramic boats. It's very cute.
Like that.
Very, very cute. All right, Joe, is that all you got this week?
Yeah.
Okay, Erica, what did you get?
Nothing.
You didn't buy anything. Good for you.
I don't think so. If I did, I have no memory.
She could have.
Oh, maybe that's the game that Erica plays. Maybe she does purchase a bunch of stuff, but she's like, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Can I just get in my collection another bag? This is
Another
Curious.
bag.
Curious.
I totally forgot. Fine.
Hey, man, whatever you got to tell yourself. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh man. Yep.
Eric, what did you get this week?
only bought two things when I went to Seasons a few weeks ago, but I used one of them, and the other one is this, which I know I will eventually put something good on one of my wooden hangers.
Those are always good.
I love that place, man.
I bought the same one. Jay's painting it white for me.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
It's like the perfect size too, isn't it?
It's the perfect size because I wanted to finish. Hold on, I have shorts on, so I don't want to stand up. This little Hello Spring one. I wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
On white.
Yeah.
That'll be so pretty.
Yeah. See how I just throw all my finishes in that friggin' white basket thing that I have over here? Because that's how much I care about finishing things right now. It's just piling up and piling up. Anything? What else did you buy? Anything else?
No, lots of drinks at the beach. That's it.
All right. Well. All right. I just had a delivery.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Isn't this cute? So it came disassembled, so you have to like screw these little things on it. But they're these little boats, and then in the top I have I have some seashells and my silicone ring and this little heart thing that came in a box. Actually, Erin, that you got for me. It was that one you got me from Etsy when my grandpa passed away. Remember, with the little succulent in it?
Succulent thing, yeah.
This little heart thing. But anyway, I'm going to use this to put little finishes in. But this was $5.
And then it's heavy. It's like glass.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm on my way to Target. That's perfect. I love it.
The only thing that I purchased was just my quarterly club from Rebel Stitchers. So I got my spring one, and I think she might have some openings for the club, or maybe they're closed. Check out her website and show if she has any openings for the Needle Minder quarterly club. You can sign up for it. It's super cute. And you get a needle minder and stickers, and then you always get like some other fun thing in it. And this was the needle minder.
Oh my God.
It's so thick. Look how thick this needle minder is.
Wow. Is it heavy?
So good.
It must be heavy, right?
Heavy. It's really, really good quality.
That's awesome.
And I just think it's so cute. The bunnies crack me up. And then we got some cute little bunny stickers, collection of bunnies. And then we got 2 skeins of Classic Colorworks floss. So we got Bunny Honey, which is like this pretty gray color. And then we got Glazed Carrots, which is this brownish color.
Ooh, I like that name.
Awesome.
Really, really.
Got some glazed carrots.
I'm so stuffy. Sorry, I saw it. So can't breathe. Anyways, go see if you can sign up for her club. But But that was all, and it comes in a cute little package. And it's just a fun little surprise to get in the mail because we all like that. And I really like her club too, because you sign up for things sometimes and you're like, you can never have enough needle minders. Let's put it that way. So like, I feel like I can be in this club for a very long time and never get sick of it because I really enjoy having a wide variety of needle minders. But after a couple times, you're like, I don't have a need for any more project bags right now, or even fabric of the month clubs. Like, you know, you kind of just get burnt out on the fabric of the month clubs. I get it. So it's like, these are fun. So sign up. And it's quarterly, so it's not every single month. So it's not like a huge financial commitment. Anyhoozle. And of course, we love Colleen, so we will promote her all we can on our channel.
She might still have some spots for her retreat too. So if you are on her website, check out her Sweater Weather retreat coming up in October.
And Jodi and I will be there. So if you'd like to come and hang out with us at the retreat, we will be there in October. Yep. Okay, so let's get into finishes, shall we? Jodi, I'm sure you had some finishes this week.
I had a shit ton.
You never let us down on that one. All right.
Well, I went from like, I got back, well, we had a retreat, and then I got back from vacation, and I was like in this crazy funk of like no inspiration, and I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of didn't stitch for a while, and then I got flooded, like Erin said. I texted the group and I was like, you guys, I need inspiration. I don't know what to do. I haven't stitched in so long. And Erin was like, super helpful, Erin, by the way. She was like, I'm sure it'll come to you. I'm sure you'll like that. Throw it the pond. I'm like, thanks, bitch.
Great, thanks.
Cool. This is what Jodi does. This is her cycle. She'll be like, I can't think of anything. Wait, here's a million cool things that I just pulled out of it.
You're like, I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, next topic.
So let's be clear, like she figured it out, so it's fine.
Okay.
You want to drink about it? I'll drink about it. Otherwise,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God. All right. So my first one, I wanted to sort of do a piece to remember our vacation to St. Thomas. And one of the most amazing things that we did was we went snorkeling and saw a bunch of sea turtles. So I did a sea turtle. And this is from a Roveras pattern, which if you've never done a Roveras pattern, which I had not, they are gigantic.
So
They're
big.
huge. So I was like, I'll just do the turtle. Well, the turtle was really big for me. So even just the tiny part of the pattern was like, I mean, he's not enormous, but for me, he's big.
He's so cute.
And so I put some shells in there, and then the background is actually a photo from our snorkeling day when we saw all of our sea turtles.
How cute.
So this one's really special to me, and then I just put a rope around it, and then I had this little charm that I found that I put on there. And yeah, so that's my sea turtle.
I love his shell. It's really cute.
I did variegated sulky for the shell.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cute. Mm-hmm.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
I love how he turned out. So Hazel has claimed this one. She will get that one. Sticking with the nautical theme, the next thing I did was, these are not in order, but I went to Joann's the other day and I found a bunch of frames on clearance, like wooden frames, that were in their like spring clearance section. And they had little square openings, which I get really sick of finishing things in a hoop, but that's like the only thing I can finish things in because I need the hoop to hold the organza tight. Mm-hmm. So everything I do is like round, and I was like sick of it. So I saw these frames and I thought, oh, well, that's perfect. I can put a hoop behind the square. So I did this. So this was just a wooden frame, and it had like a spring like branch with a bird on it that kind of went like across, and I didn't want the bird there, so I glued a bunch of shells over it. And then I painted it with Mod Podge and put sand on it. And then printed the background. I think it looks like he's standing in the water, which is kind of funny to me.
It's cute.
I love it.
But my hoop is just on the back.
Oh.
So
Hey.
I could do the hoop and keep the organza tight, but not have like a round finish.
Love it.
That's awesome.
So that's my second nautical beachy finish. I got another frame that same thing. It had the square opening. I put the hoop behind it. And this one had like flower things on the corners that I wasn't really keen over. So I did a patriotic 4th of July finish. I know it's early, but I don't know. I just felt like it.
Yeah.
So
That's
I did
really
this
nice.
super quick stitch. I just stitched up the heart real quick, put a little background behind it, and then all of this like red, white, and blue stuff was on clearance at Joann's. So I just used it to cover up like the wooden parts that were on the frame. And then again, my hoop is just on the back.
Cute.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Okay. Then I did a koi fish finish, and I was feeling punny. So I did.
When are you not?
So I did koi to the world, and I stitched the koi fish, and then the background, which is the water, is a map of the world.
Cute. That's really cute.
That's awesome.
And then this is actually it's not stuck on there, it's magnetized on there because it's actually one of Colleen's needle minders.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I didn't want to commit to like gluing it on there because I want to use the needle minder, but I thought it was cute for the finish.
Love it.
So,
Absolutely.
Koi to the world. All right. Then my nautical finish that I did with my other boat paddle. I just did this yesterday. So I stitched these fish. I painted this hoop to look like a lifesaver. I glued the rope on, and then Joann's had these, they were in the button section, but they're these bubbles. I hope you can see them because they're the coolest.
Cute. Yeah.
Oh.
And they are flat on the back, so you don't have to like cut the like button thing off, which I normally do. Like they're totally flat. So they just like glued right on there.
Nice.
Aren't
That's
they
awesome.
so cool? I love them.
Yeah, that's
They look
awesome.
really nice.
Your placement is perfect too. It really does look like bubbles.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So this isn't an embroidery hoop. It's actually just like a hoop, like a little frame hoop. So it's not 3D like I normally do. It's just sitting on like a background of blue paper.
That's cute.
That's really cool.
That's really cute.
Thank you. And then lastly, so this one, I was sitting in my craft room. Do you guys remember when we bought the empty ornaments that come apart in 2 pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have like a stack of them, and I was like, what can I do with these? I have no idea what to do with them. And they're just sitting there, and they're kind of in the way because like they're hard to store. And I was like moving them from like here to there, and I was like, I gotta think of something to do with these. So I took one apart, and I was literally just like looking at it, and I was like, this looks like a balloon. I was like, let me stitch something with a balloon. So I came up with this guy.
I love that. I love so good.
So this is half of an ornament that I spray painted.
Smart.
And then I turned it upside down, and like this part of the ornament just kind of worked out perfectly for like the balloon. And then I stitched the sloth, which this sloth pattern, it is from Daily Cross Stitch. So I subscribe to Daily Cross Stitch, and every day I get like a free pattern. But they have like a whole library of patterns that you can go on and buy, and they're like $1. Like, they're so cheap. So this pattern was actually the sloth floating with a balloon that was stitched in the pattern. So I left the balloon off, added my ornament with my string, and then I just put scrapbooking paper behind it with the clouds.
Oh, perfect.
Love it so much.
Cute.
And I love how over life he looks. He's
Yeah.
like, just take me away.
Don't even care.
And I just realized, looking at this right now, his toenails are like floating in the wind. Like, they're all facing that direction.
So cute.
It's funny. They are. That's perfect.
I know. I love it. This might be my favorite of this batch. So
I love
use what you have is the moral of the story.
Mm-hmm.
the fact that
Like
you
that.
look at this random junk laying around and be like, I could make this out of that.
This looks like a balloon to me.
Like, to me, it would just look like half of an ornament. And if I don't put it there with the other half, then I'm going to throw in the garbage.
Yeah. Like Bubby says, don't throw anything away.
Listen, I'm sorry. It's in my nature. I got to throw shit away.
I know. She doesn't listen. If it wasn't for her, I'd be the same way, but she makes me. And I'm very grateful for it.
Well, look at all the finishes that you've done because you just have random shit sitting around and you can just
The most random shit.
turn it into something. I love it. I love all of them. They're so cute.
Thank
Nice
you.
job, Jodi. Erica, did you have any finishes this week?
Absolutely not.
I'm not coughing and laughing at you. It's just, I just happen to be coughing at the same time. But
Good.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Right? I mean, I don't know that anyone is surprised by this. Not a revelation.
No, but you probably will have the most whips of anybody. So that's what
You might be surprised about that. We'll see.
Erica, did you function this week?
No,
No.
Okay, so then never mind. All right.
not much.
All right. Eric, did you have any finishes since vacation?
Yeah, well, before today is like yesterday and today are the first days I've stitched in a long time because I did not stitch at all during vacation. But before that, I was able to finish a few things. So my first one is my Cora Bettacori monthly in May.
Ooh.
Cora Bettacori. That's
Oh, I love that back.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I've actually been doing all of them on checkers. So I'm going to try to keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted something that unified them.
I have checkered fabric for you. I have like 4 different colors of checkered fabric that I was looking at today that I will not. It came in like a pack that I needed one thing for. So I will.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I still have the rest of the year to finish, so I'm sure I will need all the colors.
There's like a green and a blue and a yellow,
Perfect.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I need all of that.
Yeah. It's
Woohoo.
yours.
Perfect. Thank you. That's so helpful. Okay, this next one I got at Seasons, and I wanted to make something. I feel like I talked about this before. I was like Frankensteining a pattern that was a bell pull. It was a summer bell pull by Tiny Modernist.
Mhm.
And I wanted something to commemorate our vacation that we just went on. And I found this wooden piece at Seasons, and it had like nautical stuff on it, and I kind of had to like take it off, like rip it off and maneuver. Anyways, this is what the finished product turned out to be. It's
I
hard to
love
show
it
you here.
so much.
Ooh.
Thank
I saw it in
you.
your bathroom when I was at your house, and I was like, "This is so cute."
Thank you. I'm so happy with it. So this is the piece. This was in the middle of this. And I had to like take it off, and I went, oh, well, I can probably keep that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Really nice.
but my husband, I love him, but you know what he told me? He goes, we should leave that in the vacation home when we go as like a surprise. I went, no.
Absolutely not.
I'm really glad I did it. I would have been really sad. I really wanted to keep it.
Absolutely not.
I love it.
What in the
I love
world?
that you like took part of it off and then like still used it.
Yeah, I thought that it fit in there too. There was kind of like an empty space, but it was like, isn't it so pretty, the wood color? It was these three wood
Yes.
pieces. It was really cute. It was only like $4. I was really excited about that.
I love it.
Cute.
Thank you. I'm happy with that. And then this last one kind of came about how hoodies came about. I was looking for something to put this on. I didn't want to flat fold it. I knew I wanted to do something. So I was looking through all my stuff and I came across this wooden piece that my mom gave me for my birthday last year that I had completely forgotten about. And I was like, God, I really want to put something on this. Like, I'm sick of this being also a piece of it kind of started to break. And I was like, if it's in there any longer, it's going to be broken and I'm going to have to throw it away. So I thought, what would go well on something that looks like a sun? And I have this tattoo that's kind of like a mom holding her baby. And so I made a pattern to go on here. So this is my own pattern and design. And this is what it is.
I love it.
Because you are my sunshine and it lights up.
Cute.
Yay!
Love it.
I love
So
that
I'm
you
gonna
made
put it
that
in-
pattern.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
really
so I'm
cool.
going to put this in the girls' room. But that's what my tattoo looks like, is this middle part. And I
I
thought,
love it.
Aria's
That's really
always
nice.
like tracing it with her fingers because it's on my ankle. And she always says that it's her. So I thought I would put this in her room.
Aw,
That's really cute.
Really
that's
sweet.
cute. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
That's
I'm
really-
really excited about that. But these pieces are very breakable, and being where they are, they're going to break off. So I had to use it.
I love
I'm
it.
excited.
Perfect.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Very cute.
That is it for me.
Let's see. All right. I finished 3 little Roveris smalls to go in my little boat. And I have not finished FFO them yet, but I did. I can't remember if I showed these last time or not. I don't think I did. Well, I don't remember. I did the little ship wheel, and then I did the little life preserver, and then I did the little crab.
I love that crab.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So chonky. So I'm just gonna finish it into little pillows, and I'm probably gonna use maybe this.
Oh yeah, that's from Zan, isn't it?
Yeah, because she got us this.
Oh,
So I might just finish little pillows out of these and throw those in that little tray and just call it a day,
Love it.
something
that's
something
awesome.
easy. And then I don't know why, but I had a desire to stitch on charcoal fabric, and Jodi had procured for me a while ago an entire yard of 32 count charcoal fabric that I was going to use for something, and I don't remember what. And then I never ended up using it. So I thought I'm going to start using some. And I had this pattern that I've been dying to stitch. It's the happy hour at 4 we pour in case of an emergency. Noon is not too soon. And there is a conversion for tea time as well. So if you're not a drinker and you want to do a tea time one, there is a conversion for that on it. So you can do either one. And I just really like the way that it looked, simplistic on the fabric with the white thread. And so that's what I did. So
That's a big pattern.
Oh, wow.
and I used sulkies, and I did not do the border on the pattern. There's like a border stitched around it. I felt like it didn't really need it. And depending on how I finish it, I don't always like finishing things with a border because it looks wonky when I finish it sometimes because I can't get the border straight.
Do you have a plan?
No, but I thought like putting it on like a little, like a little easel menu board
Yes, for the wine
Yeah.
bar.
for my
I
wine.
love it.
I hate putting it in the cellar because I won't see it all the time, but I can put it like in the, where like the wet bar, laundry room, put it in there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Cute.
I thought it was really cute. It was sulkies. It's only 3 colors, and I just chose my own colors, and it took me like no time at all to stitch it for how big it is. It just kind of flew. And like the middle of the words are all half stitches. So
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
thank you. So that was my finish on charcoal fabric. So I'm finally using the charcoal fabric. It's not really that bad to stitch on. It's not like black. You know, like black fabric is really tough.
Yeah.
Fighting see the holes. Charcoal is not like that. It's like stitching on like navy. I feel like anything other than black is really easy to stitch on. It's not difficult at all. So, and it gives you the same look. Okay, so those are all the finishes that I had. And all right, so let's talk about whips, shall we?
Wait, can I ask you, are the words different for the T one?
It's the same saying. And
okay, it's just like a tea. There's a bottle.
Yeah, instead of the little wine glasses, they're little teapots. But it says tea time before we pour, and they did it more of like a pink and green conversion.
Okay.
Oh, that's sweet.
Tea time. Oh, it does say tea time. I see that.
Hold on.
I see. Instead of happy hour, it says tea time.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
In my head, like almost the whole time you were talking, I was trying to process that, and I was like, I have to know.
Yeah, it's really cute. This would look really cute if you have like a little tea coffee setup type of thing. So this was Noteworthy Needle, and I know Janine had this at the retreat. She was selling this pattern, so it's still very readily available. But I will be throwing this pattern into if anybody wants it, Erin, maybe.
I like the tea idea.
If not, I'll throw it into a giveaway. Okay. So that's all I had for finishes. So let's talk about whips, shall we? Jodi, do you have any whips?
I have one, but I'm not going to show it to you because it is a...
So don't even ask.
I actually stitched a ton today. Like I got a good amount done. But the top portion of it is a total experiment, and I don't want to show it to you because I don't know if it's going to pan out. So
I'm sure it will.
Stay tuned.
We understand.
Stay tuned. If it pans out, it will be a finish. Right now, it's a whip that I'm not willing to share.
Okay. All right. Great. Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to that in 2 weeks. And Jodi always does like little show and tells on her Instagram page. So if you're not following the four of us individually or the Steel City Stitchers on Instagram, highly recommend that you go and follow us. A lot of things between videos on our Instagram pages, good information. As we get closer to talking about the 2024 retreat, it's just a good place to get information. So you should be following the four of us individually as well as the Steel City Stitchers on Instagram. And all of our handles are listed in the description box below. So there's my little plug for that. So, okay, Erica, what have you been working on lately?
Not a lot. I haven't stitched very much lately. Example, I don't know if I feel like I have done some of this since we last filmed. It's the Spring Littles from Waxing Moon.
Yes, you have. I haven't even seen that yet.
I feel like you.
So I did a little bit of that. I don't really remember. It has been an age. It's been an age.
That blue on the top is really pretty.
Yeah.
The blue in the
yeah. It's like 3846 or something, which is one of like those vibrant blues.
Neon blue. Yeah, love it.
Take it. And then I have been working a little bit on Camelot the Dragon from the Frosted Pumpkin, which is a little castle with a little knight on a horse, and there's a big dragon right here, and then like castle, and this is a drawbridge and stuff there.
And the new theme is also what, fantasy or something like that?
Yes, their new sal is called Castle Homecoming, and it's going to be different than other sals, they have said, where instead of having like blocks, it's like one big scene and you just get like pieces of it, which will be cool. But that's on sale now, and I think the kits are sold out, but you can like pre-order, and then stitching starts at like the end of May.
Okay.
Their kits sell out so fast.
Yes. And this time they had 2 needle minders for this Sal, and then also a really sweet unicorn like scissor charm thing,
Ooh.
all made by Maria from Needle Runs Through It, who makes their normal stuff. They're really cute.
I wish Sally Yoon is stitching the Sal.
I think she is.
I'll have to watch for her update on Instagram as well. Sure.
Absolutely. Go check out our friend Sally because she's magical and somehow creates all these fantastic things, and I don't know how she does it. So
I also love looking at her glass stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So cool.
Yeah, she collects really cool glass pieces, and it's just amazing. She's so colorful, bright in so many ways. Not only just in her personality, but also in her decorating and her crafting. She's just bright.
Yep, totally agree. She's great.
What else have you been working on?
That's it. I told you. You're going to be surprised by the small number of whips, too.
Yeah, but it's life.
Yeah.
We all go through our funks. I was definitely going through a stitching funk for a while there, especially right after the retreat. I was like, I don't want to stitch anymore for a while, but I'm starting to get my stitchy bug back. So
yeah.
Erin,
Feels
what about
good.
you?
So as we were talking, I got an email in, and I have a stitchy kindness to add, and I could cry because it's so sweet. Brooke sent me an email and was like, hey, I was going to save this for your birthday, but I decided to send it to you now. She started a marathon collection, My Studio. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yes.
Yeah. I ran a marathon almost 10 years ago, like a long time, like a different lifetime ago. And she made my pattern. Like she made the A1A. She put the date that I ran it and my time on it.
Wow.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited. I'm going to stitch it and put it with my medal. I've never had anything to do with my medal.
Wow.
Amazing.
This was so sweet. Thank you.
I
can't
your
believe
time.
I have no idea.
She's so cool.
It would have been my maiden name and everything because it was that long ago. I mean, we were dating, but so My Studio Create, check her out. She's got a bunch of different marathons, and if you have a marathon that you have run or want to run, she said that she will create it. So you just have to message her.
Awesome.
Fun. That's amazing.
That's really cool.
Oh, she's so sweet.
That's so nice. Magnus is sitting on my stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to move it.
Yay, bro.
This, I barely have stitched anything. This is what I've been stitching while we've been talking, but this is from Lori. She gave it to me at our retreat.
Aww.
And I'm doing this part because it's so huge when you stitch it. And I'm going to do this with the little dragonfly.
Cute.
That's cute.
Really cute little beachy. And I had a fabric from the retreat that's almost the exact same color as on the pattern.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? It
Oh,
matches
it's
it
so
perfectly.
big. Oh my God, it's exact.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I have that. So I'm using it. I know it's huge. That's just the base. So compare size. There's the base of that bag. And that's just big. But you know what? I love the new way of looking at patterns. There was one that just came out. I want to say it's a Madame Chantelli one. She's been releasing a lot lately. And I'm looking at her pattern thinking like, I like that little tiny part. And that's what I would stitch. And I like it enough to buy it. You know what I mean?
That.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I really love that philosophy. All right, this last one I'm stitching for Janine at the Crafty U. So if you like it, you can get it and the sulky conversion for it, because that's what I'm using is sulky at the Crafty U. This is the pattern.
I love it.
Oh.
Which is so funny because while we went to Bradenton, and while we were there, I was looking at this and where it was framed or something. I don't see it. It jumped out while we were there, but it was in like essentially where we were. It was like Bradenton, Florida. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. I bet I could have found the shop.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyways, this is how far I've gotten. And of course it's gorgeous because it's the sulkies.
Wow.
Ow.
Are you liking the sulky?
I do. I don't like the thickness. I don't feel like my stitches sit as pretty.
Are you doing two?
I'm doing 2. I like it because I think it looks beautiful. Like there's no denying that this is gorgeous.
Is it 28?
It's 28 count.
That's money right there. 2 threads on 28.
I know you love it. It gets thick. It feels thick to me.
Yeah.
I was looking for that again. I wish I could find where that framer was. Oh, Silver Springs. No, that's not it. Anyway, Ocala. Ocala,
I think. I don't know.
I said that to Jonathan, and he kept correcting me and making fun of me for the rest of the trip. So I've decided I'm never saying the name of that town again.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Oh, no.
The O-name town.
Yeah, that O-town.
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 But yes, I enjoy the sulkies, and I would highly recommend because it's beautiful. So and you know what I like too is the variegated. You don't have to. You can still switch it or stitch it how. I had a very long conversation with the 2 sulky experts over all of this. Kristen and Jodi helped me a lot, and they guided me and said you don't have to stitch 2 threads. You can stitch the one and fold it over just like you always stitch, and it'll still look variegated.
Yeah, 100%.
I love it.
And it very much does.
Love it.
So, thank you guys for all of the help with that. I really appreciate it.
I only stitch 1 strand, whether it's 28 or 32. So I was wrong in saying that I stitch with 2 strands. I do not stitch with 2 strands. Like this is the 32, and that's 1 strand of sulky. And to me,
and that is covered.
That's perfect coverage, right? And I think
but that's 32.
Right.
Aaron don't do 32.
But if you're gonna do 32, like if you're gonna use sulkies, like I prefer, like I do not like 32 with 2 strands of thread, like 2 strands of DMC. I think it's too, and I think 1 strand is too loose. So that's why I like using sulkies on 32 because I feel like it's perfect coverage. If it's 28 count, I feel like 2 strands is sometimes too thick with sulky. So
and a lot of people are 32 count stitchers, like exclusively. So
I would still do 2 strands on 32 count.
You're insane. That would be a freaking carpet.
I love it.
It's so thick.
Thick strands.
I like it dense.
I can't because I'm like Erin. I don't like the way that my stitches lay with 2 strands of sulky. I think it doesn't look as neat and clean because the sulky is a round thread where the DMC is like a flat thread.
Do you railroad them?
Even if I railroad them, I still don't think that they lay nice.
That's what I was railroading because I thought, well, maybe I should railroad and that'll change it. And it didn't. So I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to kill myself railroading.
Right. That's why I always think like, okay, if I'm going to use sulky, I only want to use 1 strand because at least my stitches are going to look more, like they're going to lay a little bit nicer and it's going to look more even. I've never been able to get my 2 strands to lay nice with sulky. I don't know. Maybe it's just how I'm stitching.
I mean, it looks great though, and I do like how thick it is. I like that feel too.
Thick. Yeah, it is like that coverage and like when you held it up, those colors are so freaking vibrant.
Right, they just jump out, don't they?
Yeah, I love it.
I will say too, on my other piece, I'm using the DMC that we got. Instead of using, and I do think what it gives, instead of having to use 3 pieces, which is what I would do with her whites, because you need that thick coverage, I'm using 1 flipped over and it's perfect.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
Highly recommend. I do really like this. I wish the pieces were longer. They're really short cut, but I'm sure this is how you're supposed to stitch, but I stitch like this.
So do I.
All the way up here.
And the best part about sulky is that it never knots. Like it never tangles. So you can do like a 6 foot long thread and it never tangles.
That's the truth.
then you pull your rotator cuff because you're.
I tried stitching in the car and I definitely had that problem. I was like, oh, that's not a good idea.
You're like Jonathan in the eye with your needle. You're like, nyeh.
What?
Oh, that's so funny. Listen, it's all about preference, people. It's all about how you like it, but give sulkies a try because Jodi converted me and then we converted Erin. Not for every project, but for some things, sulkies just speak to.
It's literally the only thing I use.
It is truly for her, yes. I do like still, like, I like my fancy flosses still. I like using my DMC. I'm not like a complete convert to using sulky, but sometimes, like, with stuff like this, like, you just want that.
Yeah, that does look good.
And that coverage, and you just get it with sulky. And it's nice to only have to use one strand.
That's the best part about it. I'm lazy. I don't want to separate my thread. I hate it.
Hey, just pull it off.
Separate it, rewind it, do something with it, and then I just end up throwing it away. Like,
True. Yeah.
Because you only used one strand of DMC.
I know, and I'm like, I got a 6-foot long piece, and I used 2 strands of it. I don't want to rewind this up, so.
I get it.
Bobbinating is for the birds.
Kristen, what count was that one that you did?
This is on 32.
Okay,
With
so you
one
used
strand.
one strand.
One strand, yeah.
Interesting. It looks great. I mean, it's perfect coverage.
It was perfect coverage. Yeah.
I also like flipping it over so I don't have a tail.
Oh, I feel like I tuck my tails pretty well, but.
No, like a tail on my needle side.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
I don't like that either.
I loop start all my stuff, so I always have a tail. I don't start with a.
I hate it. I hate holding the tail, and then I always drop my needle. So like when I loop my thread over, if I drop my needle, it's always there. It's like my little, stinky.
I'm a much
Like my
slower
safety blanket.
stitcher when I have that tail. It takes me forever to stitch because you're trying to not pull it all the way out.
I know, and then you're like holding it, and
It
I
definitely.
just feel like I can get closer. I always think of Erica when I'm at like the very end because I get really close since there's no tail.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like my thread chicken game is for real.
It's tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
I'm always like, I cut it off and I'm like, Erica would be so proud. It's like so tiny.
I am proud of you. That's
Thank you.
Okay, Erin, all your whips.
That's it. Those are all my whips.
All right, I had 2 whips. I've continued working on my heart sampler by Bad Vibes Only, and you can find this pattern on Etsy. And it's a big one, and she's taken me forever, but I made really good progress last night, except the one color that I chose, which is the primary, it's the majority of the stitches, is DMC 814, and it does happen to be the one color that I have very limited supply of. So I will have to go get more, and it's making me a little nervous because I started the project without enough thread, but whatever, I'll go to Joann's and get some more. But here,
Whoa.
God, it's so good, Kristen.
thank you. I have threads
Wow.
really everywhere because I will stitch for a little bit and then I'll kind of get sick of what I'm doing, or I know I need to move up more so like I don't have to count as much, and then I just like leave all of these threads just hanging all over the place. But that's how I do big pieces, so I have just like a random
I
needle.
love it. Are you doing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? I thought you were just doing part of it. Interesting.
No, I've just decided like let's just do the whole thing. I really want a piece. Like I really want it to be like completely finished. I want to frame it. I love it so much. Like I want to hang it up. It's like one of those pieces, the minute I saw it, it was like, it spoke to me. And I was like, I have to have this. I have to do it. And I've kept with it. I just keep it on my Lowry stand, and I'll stitch on it like a little bit here and there. But it's on 46 count. So it's one strand of thread on 46 count. And this is I think Seraphim, maybe, but 46 is like, it's my new favorite. So
It's so
perfect,
beautiful.
tiny.
Pretty.
I just love it.
I didn't realize you were doing that on 46. Holy shit.
Yeah, you know, I wanted it to be small, but also like dense. I don't know, like making it tiny. I think it gives it like a different vibe.
Small and mighty.
Small and mighty. And then I wanted to stitch another piece on the charcoal fabric because I cut a piece and I was like, what am I going to work on? And I got this a long time ago from Cobweb Corner, and it's the night signs. And I thought like this is kind of like screaming summertime to me. So I decided to start with the little moth down here. And I'm doing this with sulkies because it's on that same 32 count charcoal fabric. And
oh, wow. Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was.
I know.
That's beautiful.
8x8 Q snap. And it's big. Like I didn't think they were going to be that big, but
it is big.
God, the colors look so good.
Thank you. Yeah, I just did my own sulky conversion for it. It's not that many colors.
Wait, so how big would that be? What is the count by count?
It's not big. It's 71 by 71.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
But all of the colors, like at first, like this didn't speak. Like when I pulled the colors, I was like, oh, they're all kind of pastel-y. And I was like, I don't know how that will look. But it's worked. So
it's really pretty.
I like
71 by 71 is big. I know that I've always said like 50 by 50 is my sweet spot, but I think that I meant like 30 by 30.
I think you did.
Because 50 by 50 is not fun for me.
50 by 50 is still kind of big. Yeah, like, still big. Yeah, so I'm excited. I like the charcoal fabric. It's like one of those things too, like it's nice to work on when it's like sunny outside because then you can see the stitch.
Oh, yeah.
You get the good light, the natural light.
Or you do have to have a pretty good light, but I use my odd light, so it helps. But I like having a small project and then like a big project at the same time. But man, I'm in the mood for like all the summertime nautical stitching right now. So I don't know.
I feel you.
I might pull something else. I don't know. I need to just get into the summertime mood. It's like 40 some degrees here and rainy, and it feels like November. So
Sucks.
it does not feel like springtime in Pennsylvania right now. Not at all.
Really gross. Really, really gross.
We're going to a pirate game Friday, and I was like really excited about like wearing just my short sleeve pirate shirt. And Jason's like, you're going to have to take a coat. And I was like, oh.
And a blanket and hand warmers and.
Yeah, like that's what I did opening weekend, but that was also in the beginning of April. It's May.
Isn't it supposed to be nice on Friday?
No, it's supposed to be like 50 to 59 degrees.
Oh, don't say that.
Night game, so you know it's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care. I'll have fun anyway, but I just was hoping that it was gonna be like 75 and sunny.
But
July.
Nice.
July.
Come on.
Nobody wants to go to a baseball game when it's cold. You can't drink. You can't drink and eat hot dogs when it's freezing cold. I mean, I will.
Wait, that's what I do to warm up. You can drink.
I will, but
Stay alive, okay? Yeah. So we had a lot of giveaways the last time that we filmed. We had 9 giveaways to be exact. So we have a lot of winners to announce today. And as we go through them, we'll hold up the patterns so you can see what they were. And please make sure you, claim your spot.
Respond to us.
So we can get these things sent out to you guys. All right, so Jodi had 2. She had mermaid and butterfly. So mermaid is going to Denise Marie, and the butterfly is going to Christy Rome.
Oh, Christy!
Oh, cool.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Sorry, no. I know Christy, so I got excited.
Right. I'm so excited for you, Denise. Okay.
Denise, yay!
She did it.
We're like, oh. Erica had Parade
Yes.
and Bigfoot.
Parade.
Parade is going to Megan Musselman. And Bigfoot is going to, this is a YouTube name. It's Jumpman NX. So congratulations. Erin had Float and Tea. So Float is going to Carrie Davis. And T is going to Goldie Fish LS. So congratulations. Ooh. All right, I already have people's names on these. The B, which is going to Gloria Rickley. And the Fawn, which is so cute, is going to Kathy Birch. So congratulations. And then we had a bag that was generously donated. Oh, by the way, all of those giveaways are courtesy of our friend Carla at Cobweb Corner. Please go check her out. She is fantastic. Carla, we love you. Thank you for always sending us giveaways. The bag was from Janine at Crafty You. And this one is going to Megan Furster.
I know Megan too. Yay!
So congratulations. Please, like we said, make sure you send us your mailing address to steelcitystitchers@gmail.com, and we will get these out in the mail ASAP as soon as we remember. And we do not have any giveaways for tonight, but we will on our next video. And yeah, so claim your prizes, people. I have a whole pile of stuff that I've just been sitting on for a while because
unclaimed items.
I know we have unclaimed items here, and I would love to be able to give them out.
We should do an unclaimed items giveaway night.
I know that would be fun. We should do that.
Like just one big thing with all the.
Yeah. All the one? Now I wasn't thinking that, but that's cool.
I mean, someone will definitely claim that.
Yeah. All of our patterns that haven't been claimed. Yeah. Plus, you know, as I finish patterns, I'm starting to like give them away. So if the girls don't want them, then I will just start like randomly throwing a free pattern in with your giveaway pattern.
I'm going to start doing that too, because I have so much.
So we want to, I no longer want to keep the patterns that I've already stitched because I'll never stitch a pattern twice. So there are way too many patterns in the world to stitch them twice. So anyway, so we'll do that next time. But for now, thank you for tuning in and watching us on this impromptu off week that we weren't planning on being here. But that's also why we don't announce when we're going to have another video, because we don't want to set and then not fill those expectations.
We don't know.
Yeah, we just like to keep you on your toes. So hopefully you just saw us like randomly pop up on your YouTube as a video to watch and you weren't expecting it. So, but we appreciate you all stopping by. We will see you in hopefully a couple weeks. So in the meantime, take care, stay healthy. We love you. Bye.